Hello everybody and welcome back once more to Bloody Awful Watches. This will be the second video you see. Now what you see in front of you is not in fact Wall's Soft Scoop. With you for over 80 years. Interesting. Vanilla ice cream. No, this is my tub of many watches. It's my tub of many watches. No one's going to understand that. So, parts that I told you I would order for watches. I've realized you've not even seen me unboxing these videos. These will be brand new to you. As you know, I bought a bunch of watches. These are the ones I could salvage that was worth repairing. For reference, I could fix all of them. I'm choosing to fix these, and if I can afford the spare cash, I will fix the next one. The one we're going to focus on today is the one I wanted to fix initially. The blue dialed Rotary watch, which looks something along the lines of this. Now, popping that to one side for the moment, you will see this bag contains all of the parts that I ordered in extremely small fashion. It will show you all of what we have been sent. So my process, whether I leave this in the video or not, I don't know. But my process is, oh, these straps look beautiful too. Oh, we've done well here. Organizing the parts as to what we've got, tick them off on the sheet to make sure we got them. So we're going to do that because we're going to show you the entire process that I use. All right, we're going to go through one by one. So to start with, I will need my trusty pen. Sponsored by Becco. I'm not, but it would be funny, wouldn't it? So the first thing it says is one black 16mm smooth grain padded semi-shine strap. So on here, it will show you the code there, which is the same as the code here. Perhaps I can zoom in slightly. That code there I don't know if this is safe to show on camera. Either way, S51975. We're looking for S51784, which I happen to have found here. It says we received one of them. Oh, excuse me. So we tick off the fact that we received that. Cool. Put that to one side. Next, RN329MF. That's these batteries here. So we can tick that off too. A black 10mm alligator grain strap. 10mm is the tiniest we've got. We ordered, that will be this strap here. Pop that to one side. Check. You see how this works? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through now and I'm going to get rid of all of that, scan all of that away, and I will be back once that is done. Look, see this? All ticked. For once, everything has come through. So that is really, really good news. Cousins are really reliable for that. That is the brand that I use for my parts. Now here we have the watch in question once more. So I absolutely adore the appearance of this watch, and it's keeping time. So this is going to be really, really easy for us to do. Just in case anyone's interested, I keep all of my tools in a Tupperware box. So this, 70% of all the tools I use are in here. The rest are in here. Right, I'm gonna pop that back to normal camera frame. So we are, oh, have I moved it? I might have moved it. That looks fine to me. All the parts are there. We have opened, oh, I just absolutely adore that thing, it's beautiful. So we are doing new straps and a mineral glass. So should we get the glass out the way first? But let's see. So we take out this tool. This is my strap removal tool. just like this. Now, there are mats and there are methods and ways to protect the glass, but as I've just made clear, I am replacing the glass. We will also not, okay, you see what's just happened there. I will show you once I've knocked it out. Is the spring bar has snapped at one end. So what I'm going to do is check my parts to see if I have another one. But for now, we're going to remove this buckle because we're going to keep the original buckle, which that went relatively smoothly, which is nice. Does that need replacing as well? No idea. So we'll put the original buckle up here, and then we're going to remove the other strap. This is not necessary in the slightest, but it does make it look a lot more professional. I can't remember for the life of me what this is used for. Like, I have used it before, but it's been so long since I've had to do that. So this is what we are left with, the dial itself. In fact, I could probably zoom in a little bit more. How's that look? Beautiful. So the battery, as you can see by that hand ticking along, the battery is, why do my nails always look silly? The battery is working fine. We're doing a strap and glass replacement. So, should we get started? I think we should. I am working on a normal desk. I have no protective mat. Do you remember that blue mat I used before? Didn't really, oh, you know what? Just for the sake of continuancy, it did absolutely nothing to protect anything, but it makes it look more professional. I'm going to do a zoom in to here. Cool. This Rotary is just unfathomably pretty. So, remember what I said before. We are looking for a lip. Now, as you can see, the lip is there. So you slide this under there. Sometimes you need a thinner one. I am going to try and do it with the normal cock. Well, I'm called bloody awful watches. I'll try one more time with the normal tool. There you go. I'm going to have to polish that out. That's going to be a nightmare, if at all possible. You know what I'm going to do, ladies and gentlemen? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put a condom on. Alright, this one appears to be damaged, possibly in the heat. It's a bit bizarre, isn't it? Look. Alright, well that one's broken. This one isn't though, so we should use this one. There we go. One finger condom, for some reason ribbed as well, which is quite entertaining. And we'll pop one on this finger too. Perfect, so now I can do this without getting any oils on the movement. You see? Wonderful. Perhaps I should angle this slightly over here as I appear to center myself here. So I've shown you this before, but we'll zoom in again. A 5x zoom, move slightly back. Let the damn thing focus. Perfect. We're looking for a small hole. Now I'm going to pause while I do this because I cannot remember where it is for the life of me and don't want to bore you with the details. Turns out I'm even more of an idiot. There was an arrow. So we pop this there. You see it? There. This shall go next to it. Now, I should get a cushion for this, but there is the incredibly beautiful dial. And I'm going to pop that there so I do no damage when I do this. Oh, do I need to... Is it that... Didn't realise it was that strongly glued in. Right then. This is a case back removal pressure tool that I also use for popping glass out. So essentially, what we do, we take these off because I need to figure out which one fits the glass, not the watch. That one. So we were right on that in the first place. So we need to make sure that there's even pressure around the glass when pushing this in and out. Because, and this is the part I'm rubbish at, because it's very important to not damage it. Now, of course, ladies and gentlemen, I understand there are going to be steps I'm missing. There are going to be things I'm not doing as well as you'd hope. I am an amateur working with amateur tools. When I had a more professional background, when I was trained up, I had better tools, and frankly, I was a lot more sure of myself. But I've gone through a few things, you know. So, right, we're going to go with this one. Is that too small too? Hang on, man. What about you? Yeah, that one will do. At least I hope it will. So we now pop that on there, lower this down. Sorry about the noise of the washing machine in the background. Right, and then, once this is even and that is even... Oh, what? You're kidding. Oh, I love it when it goes as smoothly as that. To the point where the old glass is still intact. And also, yes, it's in decent nick, but we're doing a full restoration on this watch. Not the one really needs doing. So that was 259 1mm. So we look through all, and this was a normal mineral glass. Yes, because the rest of them were ordered sapphire glasses, which frankly I should have done with this one. I'll be very upset if this doesn't fit. Now we're going to use this here. Pop this out the way. Come on, there you go, bloody silicone. I'm going to use this polishing cloth. I know it's a brand new bit of glass, but you can never be too careful. Oh shit, as soon as I polish it, my thumb goes all over it. Right, I worry that I got ordered the wrong size. Because that went in way too easily. Yeah, it fell out too. Bugger. Now the only other way of fixing that would be glue, UV glue. And I forgot to order some of that. So what's the difference? Even by eye it's noticeable. That's why I took it out to measure it, but honestly thought I measured it perfectly. This is why when I usually, so here's what I do in future. I will order, this is a 259. I will order a 259, a 260, and a 258. Bit of extra money, but when I'm charging people for this, I'm not going to charge £1,000,000 for it, so I can charge the difference. what I might do is add a bit of glue around the outside. So let me pause this and I'll get back to you. Turns out I did have some glue. So what I'm doing is I've got a tiny bit of glue. This is a botched job, but it will work on a bit of this paper. I'm using a sharp bit of pegwood, touching the glue, and then at the very lightest touch, going around, because there is less than a millimeter in this. Now, with the correct glass, next what we will do is we will pop the straps on. Now, the straps should be quite easy to find. So I believe they're the only ones I ordered in a colour. This is the straps in question. Let's show you that. We'll put this all to one side. And we will very quickly, as I have short for time, shall we say, examine the beauty of the straps I've chosen. Absolutely divine. We've got a golden buckle, another spare golden buckle at this point, because I have the original here, as I showed you before, ready to pop back on it. So, the buckle part goes at the top here. Yeah, right size straps, just incredibly ballsy spring bars. I like it. We have the strap attached to the top. God, that looks incredible. And that's just the casing. The glass is on. I'll do another initial swipe. Try and clean up any mess I've made. Perfect, so that's the excess glue out. What we'll do now is we've got to attach the other side of the strap, which I placed just to my right here. This is before we add anything back in. I'm going to slightly zoom out, and then I will raise this a little bit. There you are, you can see all the parts now. Now, as in good fashion, throw the rubbish to one side. If this doesn't work and I need to pop another new glass on, that also worries me because I measured them all the same way with the same calibrated device. So if one's out, what the odds they all are? Hopefully quite small. Cool, so the straps are in beautiful blue, matches really well with the dial. Need a hell of a wipe to get rid of all this. And the glass has popped out, great. So it's pop out glass, fantastic. Cool, glass is in, it's the best we're gonna get. Let's work from there, shall we? Pop the rubbish down there, pop this to one side. Have I lost the original buckle strap? No, I have not. Good. Because once I've popped the watch back in, which I'll be doing now, and will I be doing it on camera? Can you see? I honestly don't know what you can see and can't see at this point. So make sure that the stem hole for the watch is at 3. Now I always put this in before I put the movement holder on. Today, there we go. Movement holder, check. Case back. You know, we'll give that a quick polish. Actually, this is the polishing cloth. Cock, dropped it. That's an 89% perfect, other than the one scratch which I caused. which you could probably buff out, frankly. Pop that on there. Well, I need a case back machine. Yes, I will. Now this one is going to be a bit harder, so I'll do this off camera too. One moment. I don't have my lucky ring on now. Anyway, you may be thinking to yourselves, Mr. Bloody Awful Watchers, what happened? The end of that last segment felt a bit cut off. I said that I would press pause, and I simply didn't unpause when I finished the watch. But I will show you now the finished piece. Now, you may notice, though I think you'll barely be able to tell, other than on the side there, any damage from glue, actually that rubbed off. One moment, please. There we are. You would barely be able to tell that I used glue to keep that in. It's 98% fantastic. And as a watch, God, is it beautiful. It really, really is. So this is the ending to this video. Also, if you're wondering why I use mineral glass, do you see what it says there? Right there. Will it focus? I don't think it will. That says, that right there, says mineral glass. You can't see that. No, you can't see that. So, that is the watch in itself complete. Thank you for watching this bloody stupid video. More to come as I fix up more. I fixed up another one off camera, my Wallace and Gromit watch, but I upgraded it. So I gave it a steel case from a Frankenstein limit watch, as in I Frankensteined the case, and added brand new straps that were supposed to be on a Seiko watch, but the Seiko cannot be repaired just yet. Anyway, that's my final video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't do anything I would do twice. Don't do anything I would do twice. In fact, don't do anything. May the force be with you, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.